But one thing that I will say is you should not be running around with wet feet because this will happen. Boop. Let's see it again. Boop. Hello, I'm Melissa and today I'm going to show you some of my favorite uses for glazed terracotta. Glazed terracotta is a mosaic block and it is made by smelting colored terracotta in a furnace. It is a very colorful block as you can see, and it can be used to make hundreds of unique patterns to decorate your builds. Not many people like glazed terracotta, but it can be used in many unique ways. So let's go check them out. First up, we have beds. We have beds in Minecraft, and you can sleep in them, and bounce on them, and they can set your spawn. But they are quite bland and boring. I wish we could add banner patterns to the bed, but unfortunately we can't. So here we have the first design. The terracotta is placed in a pattern to form a flower in the middle. If you place slabs around it, then it will be the perfect height, just like a regular bed. And I have used snow layers as pillows, because snow layers look a lot like pillows. The bed of the second one is the same, but I have used signs as the actual wooden bed. These beds are actually quite simple to build. Even though we can't use these beds, they look really good. Uh-oh. This next one has trapdoors surrounding it, and it sort of reminds me like Disney's Frozen. Does it remind you of it? Maybe because it's blue. Fine, I'll just let it go. I'm so hilarious. This next one is a bed that I actually want in real life. It has trapdoors surrounding it, and it's like the last one, but the only difference is that it's made of dark oak wood rather than spruce. And it's made of black glazed terracotta. You can make beds like these, or you can build a gigantium one like this one. It is built like a regular bed, but it is doubled in size. So instead of trapdoors for the sides, I have used full blocks. Since this bed is on a much larger scale, we can put more details in it. The terracotta gave me tropical vibes, so I used jungle planks and other such materials, because to me they look the most tropical. So I built a small bedroom. The bed gave me tropical vibes, so I added leaves everywhere. But the leaves are kinda glitchy. The blocks I used for the bed are orange terracotta and some honeycomb blocks in the middle. For some reason, they go really well with each other. But I wouldn't recommend having your real life bed covered in honeycomb. As I said before, the bigger the build, the more details you can add to it. That is why this is a canopy bed. We can extinguish campfires using a shovel or a splash water bottle. Then we can collect it using silk touch and place it wherever we want. Other than that, this room is fairly normal. If having leaves in your bed is normal. It has a huge archway, cupboards, dressers, barrels on the roof which takes storage to the next level. Look at all that storage. And a little desk with a notepad on it to bang your head with. And that's all in that room. Next, we have carpets. We have carpets in Minecraft, but using glazed terracotta is so much better. You can use only one color of terracotta, or you can mix and match them and create beautiful patterns. So I can't really show all of them, or this video would be a few hundred hours long. But I will show you some of my favorite designs. Ah, such lovely blocks. But then there's this one, my least favorite one. This block is the magenta glazed terracotta, and it is so annoying that it doesn't even burn properly. Is this a sign? Is it telling me to go in the fire? Evil block. To calm down from that, I'll build some of my favorite terracotta patterns. Which is not that calming because it is a rotational block. All glazed terracotta blocks have some pattern of rotation. Some are easy to understand while some are very confusing. Sometimes while placing them, my brain jumps out of my body trying to figure out how to Minecraft. And that's 6 of my favorite ones. Which ones did you like? Let me know in the comments. Moving on, we have paintings. Similar to the last one, except this is vertical and even more harder to connect. For this one, which is the light grey terracotta, I placed it so the top 4 blocks form a square in the middle and the bottom ones form a semicircle at the bottom. And this blue one looks a little bit weird, but it makes sense if you look at it from the front. It is framed using quartz stairs to create a modern shelf. I use this a lot in my builds just to fill out the blank walls. Next, we have a bathroom with no roof. But if we ignore that, we have tiles. Yeah, it doesn't really suit this style of build, but it's alright, right? It is there just to give you an example. I placed all of the blocks facing the same way, so it's kind of hard to look at. But this would fit a modern build way better. But at least it's not made of the annoying magenta glazed terracotta with all of its arrows. Next we have a swimming pool. A much better example of tiles. Here I've alternated between two positions of the terracotta. It is not that hard to look at. And I put light blue concrete for the sides because I didn't want to ruin anyone's eyes by putting another glazed block there. Compared to the last one, this is a lot better because it matches the build, unlike the last one. So I really messed up with the shower tiles. But one thing that I will say is you should not be running around with wet feet because this will happen. Boop. Let's see it again. Boop. Next we have stained glass. If we place glazed terracotta and then place glass in front of it, it creates this stained glass effect. It also sort of looks like a portal of some kind. You can just mix 2 or more glass colors to form a stained glass mural like I did for the haunted house video. But on a larger scale, this is much better as it gives more detail to the build because of the crazy block patterns. We can also do this with the honeycomb blocks because they have a vibrant color and pattern. And that's it. 5 of my favorite ways to use glazed terracotta in Minecraft. So that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and are inspired to use glazed terracotta in your Minecraft builds. Thank you for watching, but for now, goodbye. The magenta glazed terracotta is still burning. And also don't use magenta glazed terracotta in your builds unless you want to annoy me. Or unless you're a map maker, that works as well.